Kane fans, man, what's good, man? It's your boy Wise. I'm back, about to do this Miami versus Clemson ACC championship preview. Let's go ahead and do these shout outs, man. Shout out to all about the U group me, man. Straight up, man. I appreciate everybody that's in there. We be having great conversation. If you come in there and you ain't a Canes fan, my dog Mari will expose you. So don't come in the group me if you're not a real Canes fan. But seriously, man, group me is great times, man. So shout out to the group me. Shout out Reek and Swag, all about the U83. Mark Rogers TV. Alonzo 1219, the U family. Shout out Birdman, Rick Era. So let's get into this, man. So I know a lot of y'all was looking for the Pitt review, and I was going to do it, and the only reason why I didn't do it was because I just thought I needed to do something a little different. But I'll cover Pitt briefly. I'm going to keep it as brief as possible. We didn't show up to play. We got our ass kicked. The offensive line, I don't even know if disappointing was the word. Like, literally, Pitt came into the game with 7 sacks on the season, and we made their defensive line look all world. Malik missed open receiver after open receiver. I don't think Rick should have benched him, though. Especially with Sheriffs being the backup option. I knew that wasn't going to go well from the jump. But what's done is done, man. We played like shit. Pittsburgh was just way more physical than us. The boys came to play. It was senior day. We got embarrassed. The defense made enough plays to win the game. From that, they put the offense in the right position. Bandy missed the pick six that would have been a couple of other plays missed, but we just didn't play our game. Pittsburgh did. They were holding on almost every play. It was ridiculous. I hope Mark Rick them sent in the tape to the ACC officials, to the official ACC officiating review, because it was bad, dog. Like, I'm not making excuses for why we lost, because Pitt played harder than us. They were running through us, even though we were tackling. We weren't we weren't bringing our force. We wasn't felt. You know what I'm saying? They quarterback hitting Shaq, and he's falling backwards. They running back running into Chad Thomas. He's falling back. Like, they was just falling forward on every play. So we just didn't come with it. I will do like a overall recap of the season. I'll probably break it down in like 3 or 4 portions when the year is finally over. So, towards the new year or whatever of the games we played up until. But yeah, we just got outplayed, man. Hats off to Pitt. They came to play. I can't take anything from them. Them boys showed up and fought. So we off Pitt. We on to this new shit. Mark Walton going to the NFL, if you guys don't know. So he won't be back. I thought he would. I'm not going to get into that right now. Herndon is out for the ACC championship game. Richards just had a meniscus tear today in practice. He was carted off the field. So he's out for at least 4 to 8 weeks. So he's done for the season as well. I don't think we have any excuses. Richards was hampered the whole season anyway. He was hobbled. He was never 100%. He was never Richards. And he did command a lot of attention, double teams, and, different things like that. Me personally, I think we'll be fine. This gives Langham his opportunity to start and play way more minutes. Langham has 200 receiving yards on the year, if I'm not mistaken. The kid had 100 yards at Georgia Tech alone. They should have been playing. He should have been playing more. Instead of him and Richards playing the same position, he should know the other position, but we're not going to get into that either. Langham and Cager, I expect them to show up and show the fuck out. Point blank, period. There are no excuses. Though we got more than enough weapons to get this win and continue on into the college football playoff. We beat Clemson, we're in. No questions about it. I'm tired of hearing Cane fans with this negative shit. Look, if we win, we're in. Clemson is the #1 team in the country right now. So if we beat them, I don't care if it's by 1 point. Worst case, we'll be #4. The seeding don't even matter. We will be #4. We will be in. We just need to win the game. With that being said, we're going to get into Clemson and what Clemson do. So we're going to check out the film. But before we check out the film on Clemson, I'm just going to get into some numbers so y'all can know who to look for. Really, I don't really care about these season stats. But so y'all can know what guys to look for. Man, I watched the film on these cats. And so I just go by their offense. Their offense is extremely balanced. Kelly Bryant is extremely accurate. The kid throws a beautiful deep ball. He completes about 67% of his passes. He doesn't typically make bad mistakes. He's going to throw at least 5 to 8 50-50 balls on Saturday. So with that being said, I like our chances with him. As far as a runner, he's a really good runner. He's not crazy fast, but he is a big guy. He does bring it when he runs. So, we have to make sure we have to hit him. He can't be hitting us. We have to hit him. But as long as we hit him, man, I think we'll be good. From that regards, he's been sacked, if I'm not mistaken, 20 times, 19 or 20 times. So their offensive line gives up sacks. Same amount as our offensive line is giving up, pretty much 22 on the year. He's only thrown 6 picks, only 12 touchdowns. So he's pretty much averaging 200 passing yards a game. So he's not going to blow us out of the water passing or anything. Renfro, everybody knows who he is. He's pretty much their version of Braxton Berrios, in my opinion. The kid's a phenomenal football player, if you ask me. He's going to make a great slot receiver in the NFL. Deion Kane is their main wide receiver outside of Renfro. Renfro is on 3rd down. I need to get a 1st down. That's where Kelly Bryant's going. He also makes other good plays throughout the game. Kane is their main big receiver. He has great speed. He makes great plays on the ball. Kane is the guy that he'll throw a lot of the 50-50 balls to. He's going to give him about 3 to 5 opportunities. So Kane is definitely somebody we need to make sure, that we contain. I personally think Michael Jackson should be on Kane pretty much the whole game. I don't want to see Malik on him because Malik's 5'9". I think Kane is like 6'3", 6'4". It's a mismatch. That boy makes plays on the ball, so I would just like to see, Mike Jack doing his thing. He not going to get beat deep. Mike Jack can't get beat deep, man. You know how Mike Jack do. But seriously, I want to see Michael Jackson on him most of the game. And since they're going to play D. Delaney when he's in, I would like to see him on Kane. I mean, with help over the top, obviously. But the size, I think, is something that we need to make sure, that we're utilizing in regards to, dealing with him. They also have another guy, T. Higgins. He's a freshman. Guy can play. He's about 6'4". He's started to kind of come on within the past 2 weeks, really. The kid can make plays. He doesn't have a lot of yards on the year, but the talent is there. So he might be looking for a breakout game. We definitely have to contain him. I know last week they were lining him up in the slot, putting a smaller guy on him, taking advantage of him. Their tight end, Richard, he's done well for them for what they've asked, but he hasn't been a threat throughout the year. I'm not saying he can't be, but to this point, he hasn't done much. Ray McLeod is another key guy for them. Has 400 receiving yards this year. He's also their ace in the punt game, and that dude is explosive. He gets 50-50 balls as well. He's a phone booth guy, hit you quick off the line and go. So we got to make sure we stay on top of him. As far as the running backs, they got ETN. He's fast as hell. If he hits the hole, breaks away, he's gone. Got to contain him. He's a freshman. He runs hard at times, but because he's a freshman, as I was watching the film, you can see him not being fully committed the way he needs to be committed on some of those runs. Then they got Feaster. Feaster can also hit the home run. He's not as fast as ETN, but he's definitely a threat. The third leading rusher on the team, but he has 637 yards because Kelly Bryant is the second leading rusher. And then down on the goal line, they might end up using Choice. So I just think we got to play discipline, man. We play discipline, play our game, and I think we'll be fine. Defensively, their D-line is arguably the best in the country, top 3 for sure. Between Farrell, Austin Bryant, Christian Wilkins, and make me forget the other guy's name, but 90, they're beasts, no doubt about it. They're beasts. Can't take nothing away from them. They look like our D-line, if not better, just being honest. But the same way Syracuse beat them, by wearing those guys down, I don't know how many they rotate in and out. I couldn't really tell from the film, but I've seen those guys getting worn down. So tempo for us is going to be the way to go to deal with their front 4. Their front 7 is not that good. The front 4 is awesome. The only linebacker that they have that's really, really good is O'Daniel. Dorian O'Daniel, he's extremely talented. He pretty much plays the nickel for them sometimes as well. The guy can move in space. He's a great hybrid backer. He can tackle well. He makes hella plays. Does it all. Trey Lamar, 57. He's not playing, according to Sweeney. The secondary's not good at all. Those guys have athleticism and they have ability, but they're extremely physical. The corners are extremely physical. They get a lot of pass interference calls, and they don't do well with big targets. So I truly expect Lawrence and Langham and Cager to go off. Not only that, the safeties are average at best. Tanner Muse is fucking terrible in coverage. He don't even look comfortable out there when he's like covering people in space. He's terrible in coverage. So overall, their team defense is fast. Like, they're fast. They hustle to the ball in space. Individually, they're shaky when it comes to tackling in space, like on the back end. But like I said, the corner's real physical, man. So we just got to come play our game. Like I said, the secondary's not good. And I'm not hating on them. I just keep it real. Their secondary's not good. And they can't guard us one-on-one. And they play a lot of man. They do mix some zone. But the opportunity should be there for Malik for sure. They should be there for Malik for sure. And that's just how I feel, man. I truly think that, that everything is, in our hands. Real quick on what our offense need to do before I get into this film is Malik has to come to play well, number 1. Number 2, the offensive line need to fucking show up because this is one of the best D-lines in the country. So if they show up on that bullshit and they don't play well, I'm almost positive we will get blown out. And I do mean blown out. So if the offensive line don't show up, we can cancel the game. We can just not play the rest of it. The defense, if the defense holds them to 3 touchdowns or less, we win the game. Period. We have to find a way to force at least 2 turnovers. We have to win the turnover battle. But if we do that, and if Travis Homer plays well, we're fine. Fiegels, don't fuck up the game. Cool. Now, I wanted to do something a little different, so we're going to watch some of the Clemson film real quick first, then we'll get back to it. Watch some of this film on Clemson. This Clemson versus Auburn. About to roll this tape, man. So let's get it. Okay. Mind you, Auburn has one of the best Defensive lines, one of the most physical front sevens in the country. Kelly Bryant made a great throw. The Ray McCloud right there off the line. He beat number 12. Great ball. Kelly Bryant throws the deep ball really well. Overall, he's a really accurate passer. Obviously, he can make plays with his legs. Real good runner, but he's extremely accurate with the football. Just got to make sure we get good pressure on him. He doesn't work well when the pressure comes. I mean, he's he's good at scrambling, and stuff like that. But like when there's like absolute pressure he can't get away from, he doesn't know what to do. Once again, right there, a beautiful deep ball thrown to Ray McCloud. Perfect position. Beat him off the line. That was Davis again. Got away with a little push, but that's, it is what it is. Beautiful deep ball. Here he is on the run. That's one thing we cannot do. We cannot miss tackles on him. When he's running that rock, we have to meet him and we have to win that battle. We meet him and then we win the battle. We can't do what we did last week and be getting knocked backwards and shit like that from the quarterback. Auburn really couldn't get anything going offensively. I think they gave up 11 sacks in one game to this Clemson defensive line. And no disrespect to Clemson's D-line because they might have the best D-line in the country from a numbers perspective. But when you rack up 11 sacks in one game and you have 40 on the year, dog, I don't know how much of stat inflation that truly is. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, respect to them boys. To NC State highlights. This was a telling game for, I guess, Clemson. It was a nice mix of everything. Right there, Kelly Bryant throws a pick. This game really exposed a lot of Clemson's weaknesses. But Kelly Bryant's usually really accurate with the football. I can't even flex on him. This is what I'm talking about, getting beat downfield. And Harmon's he's a bigger guy. I think he's about 6'3", and he killed them all game. Ray McCloud is a threat back there. He's obviously dangerous. We have to make sure that we do what we need to do in punt coverage because he can house one easily. You see the 77-yard return right there. For the most part, NC State had their way. Kind of pushed around Clemson's D-line. Kelly Bryant right here with the great run. Touchdown. Nice stiff arm. That's what I mean. See, when you meet him, like this dude ain't no hoe. He gonna come with it. So we got to actually meet him with force. Then you got the throwback here. Boom, out the backfield. Something that had really been there. Out of the backfield plays on Clemson are a go. Sitting in the zone. They play a lot of man, but sometimes they play zone. Just got beat in the zone. Nothing crazy. Okay, here we go. Boom. Terrible play. That's that team defense, though. That's team speed I was talking about. Look at old Daniel. He flies over there. 57. Trey Lamar's there. Farrell's there. And this is what I'm talking about, though. So even though he gets this ball away and he finds Kane, that's one of the few times where when he's under pressure, he was able to make a really good pass because usually when he's pressured, those throws don't look like that. Great ball once again. He throws a pretty ball. I can't even lie. He throws a pretty ball. And then here we go right here. That's the kind of shit we can't do. Feaster and specifically ETN, they can take it to the house. Feaster's not as fast as ETN, but it can be a house call. Boom. You leave the middle of the defense open, and he's gone. He's gone. Like, we can't afford any long runs this game. Boom, fake it. Boom, easy touchdown. Killed him. Secondary is not good, like I said. At best, them boys are average. They're just extremely athletic. NC State versus Syracuse film, a.k.a. the excuse game. But that's neither here nor there. One of the main reasons why I wanted to watch this film, though, all jokes aside, is because Syracuse really exposed a lot of Clemson's weaknesses. They threw a lot of high-risk passes against some of Clemson's DBs that aren't really that good. Like I said, they're average, and, they were able to be successful. Feaster right there, big hole up the middle, bounces it, boom, easy touchdown. So we played against Syracuse, and y'all know that. So Dungy, boom. Once again, a bust in coverage, and you have him going all the way to the house. Easy bust in coverage, hit him, touchdown. All right, let's get it. Let's see what they talking about. They cooking, running. Watch this, watch this. Oh, fumbled the ball. They was down by 7 at that point. They was driving in their territory. To fumble the ball, Tanner Muse pick it up. I think it's like a 60-yard touchdown. Kelly Bryant here, he's obviously hurt before this, and then he goes down. Glad he was able to make a recovery because that didn't look good on that play. Never want to see these kids go down. But they weren't even in control of that game before he left, is my whole point. Offense had only pretty much scored 1 touchdown. Dungy did what he wanted to do. Like, come on, how you let Dungy get around the corner and up the field 45 yards like that? Once again, another throw, beat him deep. Tanner Muse, he's not good in coverage. Easy, too easy. He doesn't move well down the field. He's not a good safety as far as in coverage, but he does make some good plays. ETN. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Speed, burners. We can't afford to let him get around the corner, and he's gone. Touchdown, house call, you're not catching me. Sorry. Can't afford stuff like that to happen. Definitely can't. And then here, the game's pretty much over at this point. They tried a stupid little down the field throw or whatever, man. But as you can see, there was a lot of things that Syracuse did well, and they negated they negated Clemson's pass rush by making quicker down the field throws. And that's something that I think we need to do.
Don't ask me if I'm all right. Hell no. Joaquin said dominate, and we not doing it. I'm putting my heart in this, dog. Let's go, man. It's all about the you. It's all about the you. It's all about the you. You say it. It's all about the you. 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 You say it. It's all about the you. It's all about the you. It's all about the
I feel like the injuries, everything going on, man, we need to be reminded of who the fuck we are and what the fuck we've done so far this year. So let's go back to where it all began. Let's get it. Come on, man. Picked off. D. Delaney. Fuck is they doing, man? Out of all folks, man, that's Delaney out there, man. Delaney with the pick. Fuck is wrong with them, man? Come on, man. Don't forget what the fuck we did this year. Okay. Now everybody know after that pick, my dog Rozier bounced back every time. Every time after that pick, he good money. Come on, man. Is this the play I think it is? Oh, nah, that ain't the play. Touchdown, Brax. Touchdown. Too easy, man. We need to see shit like that on Saturday. Too easy. Way too easy. Man, see, that's the shit we can't have, though. That's the shit we can't have. Okay, Delaney, I see you. You ain't really make the tackle, but you did. I see you. Hey, man, don't forget where we came from. Don't forget where we came from. 10-1 without Mark Walton. 10-1 without Mark Walton. Richard's been hobbled the whole year. Man, don't forget who the fuck we are and what the fuck we've done so far. That's what I don't want y'all to forget. Don't forget it. Game on Saturday. I will be in Charlotte. Turn up. My Canes gonna handle business, man. And it's going to be great for the program. This is a program-changing win. Look at that, man. Come on, man. That's Brax. That's Brax. Okay, throw your little touchdown. Damn, 1:24 seconds. I remember watching this shit like, that's crazy. But I'm like, shit, let's get it. Malik got to make it do what it do. Here we go. Langham, take a shot. Touchdown. Fuck out of here, Florida State. And Florida State commits been dropping like flies tonight. They lost one of their top recruits already tonight. Jimbo leaving FSU in a shitstorm. Let's get it, Canes. Don't forget what we done did this year, man. Don't forget. Clemson also played Virginia Tech. We gonna turn the volume up on this one. Don't forget, man. Let's get it.
Tonight, a rivalry reawakens. The undefeated Miami Hurricanes, the 7-1 Virginia Tech Hokies collide and expect hard knocks inside Hard Rock Stadium. 2nd and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. Rozier's got some grass. He's got a downfield block. Scoots all the way into the end zone. Now they'll spot him out short. Toss sweep. Stopped in the backfield. Mook Reynolds made the tackle. The Hokies make a stand. Takes a look. The slot. Barrios touch.
Barrios shitted on that boy. Fuck Mook Reynolds.
In from close. Homer takes off. Homer in the clear.
Bye. Game-breaking speed like my dog Reekin Swag said. You ain't catching him. Fuck out of here, Virginia Tech.
Jackson waited, took a long time, read it very well, and moves it down to the 22.
Ballers do shit like this.
Way flip to Savoy and a screen. Ball comes out. It's on the ground. Canes have it. R.J. McIntosh, big man rumbling down the sidelines and run out. Get the turnover chain ready for the first time tonight. That is huge. You can get these 60-65% success rate. Over the middle. Tipped. Intercepted. Picked up by Reggie Floyd. And the Hokies safety has...
That ain't shit. Malik gonna bounce back. You already know.
And Virginia Tech is set up after the second interception of Rozier. It looks like they have presented here.
Niggas disrespecting the turnover chain. Y'all boys ass.
Jackson sneaks it. Stacked up. Spinning, fighting, reaching, touchdown.
Damn, them boys thought they had a chance, huh? Watch this shit. Fuck niggas.
Yards to slice this lead. And a misfired exchange of Savoy on that jet sweep hit the snap. And the 4th down fails. Empty backfield. Here comes the pressure. Rozier steps up and delivers high. And the catch is made by Herndon, who's still rumbling.
Get well soon, bro.
Down! A-Rod and J-Lo love it. 43 yards as the Canes strike back after the fourth down stop. Jackson chased, harassed, heaves it, intercepted. Intercepted by Jaquan Johnson.
Let's get it.
Rozier again, lobbing far side of the end zone. Barrios.
Shit it on him.
Touchdown, Miami. And the Canes strike first. What a throw to the sure-handed senior slot receiver. Canes only rush three. Throw high. There's the pick.
Turnover chain. Turnover chain.
To be the first wearer of the turnover
Fuck Notre Dame.
interception this season. Coach from Mark Rick calling the play so far. Rozier again darts up the middle.
Leak. Oh shit. That boy leak.
The loss to Georgia has a looks to throw on first down, delivers high, intercepted.
Turnover chain.
Spun down inside the 10 as the turnover chain will make its second appearance tonight. And Notre Dame in deep trouble now. So Badgley are just tied the school career record for field goals with Carlos Huerta, can now take it all himself, this 30-yarder. The record is his. Adams is back in the game. Delivers a dart, intercepted. Look out! Trajan Bandy, the true freshman. Break out the chain again.
Blouses, bitches. Bandit. The Muddy Badger for the pick six. Man, get Notre Dame the fuck out of here. Don't forget who we are, Canes fans. Y'all forgot?
Got it again. Homer in the clear.
Homer gonna get jiggy on Clemson if we block. I guarantee it.
Goes on his own and will fall down at the Notre Dame 37, and the Canes are marching again.
He runs through tackles. He's got a stiff arm that helps him. He just pushes away. Nick Coleman, the safety. Quickness. They're going to go for it.
Yeah, quick snap there. Under pressure, Rozier lofts it downfield. The Canes.
Shit it on him. Shit it on that boy. Fuck out of here, man. Same shit gonna happen to Clemson. This the fucking U, dog. This is the U. Pipe up, man. We ready to go on Saturday. Let's get it. Let's get it. The U. We invented this shit, man. Fans. Check the date on this, man. Check the date. August the 8th, 2017, 4:45 p.m. The Canes will make the college football playoff this year. You heard it first from your boy Wise. Let's go. Pipe up, man. It's all about the U. Fuck everybody else.